Show, 6 a.m. in the morning. How are ya doing? Boom. I wish I could do that before, I went on, but I can't. Oh well. So, first, good morning. As you can hear, my voice is slightly strained. I have been putting it through the ringer. I've been drinking the tea, the warm liquid, je ne sais quoi, the Listerine, blah, 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 you know. And I guess it's just got to stress itself into practice. It does not bother me, but it just sounds a little bit of Brenda Vaccaro. Oh, y'all know, I dated myself right there. Y'all don't know who Brenda Vaccaro is? Look her up, listen to her voice. She's got the rasp. Good morning. All right, so 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 a.m. It is the last day of the year, according to the Gregorian calendar. Yeah. What year it truly is, who the fuck knows? I mean, it went from 10 to 12. We got a little Julius Caesar, Augustus, little Julius, July, little Augustus, Augusta, little, y'all do the research. All right. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. I am Doug Rice, the one and only. Now, to clarify, there are many Doug Rices out there. More likely, I am the one and only that's doing the Doug Rice Show. Okay, so that'll work. I will have some theme music developed. I will have, starting Monday, hopefully, calls coming in. I'm going to spring the number just to get everybody to mad dash. Good morning. Dina, how you doing? Melanin, 100%. That's a very high grade of melanin. You do know that, don't you? That would make you look something like this. I know you don't look like this, but I understand. You're behind melanin 100, as you damn well better be. Now, sound check. Can you hear me? Me. I'll wait for that. So, we know the format. I have found some gems. You know, black news is the gift that keeps on giving. They never run out of shit they do to us. And I'm cool. You know, my job is to get everybody acclimated to the situation. Do you understand? For too many years, we have fought against what is and pray for what will never be. Not by the hand of these bipedal human beings we call men. And I mean, it's same for us. I don't want anybody to think we got the magic key to get along, because we don't. We don't. Let me tell you something. Now, everybody brought up the movie White Man's Burden yesterday with John Travolta and Harry Belafonte. A fantastic effort. A dramatic movie that just waned back and forth with emotion. Critically, it was somewhat devoid of depth, and I'm drifting. Okay, it was a good movie, right? And it just really, in my opinion, just shows it don't matter. Everybody thinks they're superior, whether black, whether white, whether whatever color they have chosen to identify each of us as. Dangling participle right there. You know, it's just all bullshit. So, you know, I don't want anybody to get the idea that I think that because these folks that consider themselves white are so treacherously horrible, that does not mean that the folks that we call black, if put in their position, would be any less horrible and treacherous. Because goddamn they would be. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Good morning. Don't drop your shit. All right. So this is it, folks. 2021 behind us. The waning seconds of the hours of 2021. And you know what they want to do? They want to forget about January 6th, right? Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, they're gonna talk that. Well, look, it's a new year, and I know you look. We cleaned the shit off the walls. It's no longer there. We sanitized. We did the things. I would say we need to simply drop the whole thing. Fuck that. Pick that shit up. On January 6th, as I understand it, I have my ear to the ground. And I understand that they're planning something. You know, a show, something. The whole thing seems to be kind of falling apart only because of the idiocy involved in its execution. I mean, who makes a PowerPoint presentation about a federal crime? That's pretty cool. I like that. So, you know, that's right up there with, you know, writing all the cars you're going to steal in ink that's only seen by black light. I mean, it looks cool, but it's stupid. There were shards of the glass that needed to illuminate the information. I mean, Nick, what are we doing? You know, iMovie reference. Fucking relax. All right. Grand Rising, King and Queen. I-O-O-1-A. I don't know what that means, but thank you so much. Very clear. Thank you. Shalom. All right, so, folks, last day of the year, all right? I'm not about to reflect. Listen, I do nothing they do. I mean, not in the sense that we're not going to itemize all the horrors that we've gone through. Oh, why bother? There are new horrors waiting for us on the other side of today. Hey, I can't wait to see who they decide to kill first. I mean, there's going to be a first Negro. Yeah, 2022 Negro gone. I mean, he's as good as gone right now. Somewhere walking about, not even knowing the position that he will soon hold. And again, I say we start the year off, folks, and I kid you not. I kid you not. Listen, for everything they do to us, I mean, the silence needs to be deafening, and we don't need to talk about it. I understand that they mowed over a black person here and there, and yeah, well, that's good. Well, don't you have anything to say? No. Well, this is new. Yeah, it is new, isn't it? Because we talked it out. Have we not talked it out? I don't know. I mean, every time they kill one of us, we talk it out. Every time they do something horrible to one of us, and let's not mince words. Solely and exclusively because of and our blackness is the reason. The fact that they associate looking at us with a history that runs through their minds in a mere nanosecond. And it's like it triggers them to commit heinous crimes that they wish to be forgiven for later. They obviously know our pattern of forgiveness because it's always thoughts and prayers, baby. Huh? And it, I mean, they killed 9 of us in a fucking church. They took the dude out for lunch. Partner, get that goddamn grin off your face. Do you understand? I just imagine some other country, you know, somebody sitting down, they've heard about Dylan Roof, and, you know, generally they want to sum up what's going on. They're not Hebrews, and they're not Americans, and they're not white. And they go, yo, you hear about that dude, Roof? No, what happened? Well, to sum it up, guys are racist, you know, white supremacists. They're full of them over there in America. And he walked into church, killed 9 black people. You know what they did? They took him to lunch. That's America? That's what it is, man. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, let that hang a little bit. Yeah, let that participle hang, motherfuckers. I mean, and you know what? Here's what happens. I know. Doug, you're bringing up old shit. You're rehashing old shit. Why you going back into yesteryear? I don't know. Why they go back in yesteryear? I don't know. I rehash old shit. So you think Emmett Till's accuser still living, breathing, walking free, enjoying a full life, openly confessed that I lied, evidently, you know, who cares? I saw the receipts. I posted the photo one time on Facebook. I think I got banned. Yeah, I posted the naked photo. The one where his mother said, no. Leave that motherfucker open so they can see what they did. Now, why is that woman free? Why has she never been held to account? Might I add, the most, and I might say, protected and guarded symbol of their supremacy, for God's sake. I mean, wow. No one has even thought to talk to this woman, give her a little, at least a sound thrashing. How about a tongue lashing? Can I sit her down and can I at least wag my fucking finger at her? No? Fuck you then. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show, the morning edition, 6 a.m., 6 p.m. It may change. The powers that be say analytics show that 5 p.m. is when everybody's available. So I might switch to 5 if that happens. I don't know if I'm going to do a 6 in the morning because, well, hey, there's only one of me. I think. So I hope everybody tunes in and sticks with me no matter what because, listen, folks, 2021, 6 days into 2021, I started this. Not here, but I started this. Okay? We're now at the end of that year, and we're about to fucking broach a new one. Oh, the joy that I'll have in reporting every fucking reason I can find to get that goddamn grin off your faces. Because there's nothing to smile about. Right. I know. Amongst us, let the joy flow. But out there, you broach the door of your home, your domicile. As you step across the plane from safety to danger, you make sure that goddamn smile doesn't leave the house with you. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. You know the format of the show is that I search term 2 words. Black news. Now listen, I'd search term Hebrew news, but then we'd get some different shit. I'd search term Negro news, but we'd be stuck in the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. So, in an effort to give you quality information, I search term the 2 words, black news. This time I did it in DuckDuckGo. What the fuck? Hey, if you like what I'm doing, like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that damn notification button. Okay. All right, so how's everybody doing? Am I good? Thank you. All right, we good? Everybody's good? Okay. You like it? Good? Okay. Thank you. Tina, you're on it. I love that. That's good. Like, share, subscribe. Listen, folks, wait till I get to what I found. It's only 6:12. It's going to be fun. Here we go. I'll try to remember to put this where it's supposed to be. Please bear with me. I am an idiot. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate your understanding. All right, so just rearranging a few things here. Boom. Everybody just relax. Everybody just relax. I got this. All right? I mean, do I have it? Yes, I got it. So, okay, so there's chat. And, oh, this is working out. All right, there we go. All right, so here, this struck me as interesting. Now, I know everybody knows I am on TikTok myself, all right? And, yeah, you know, I trip the lank fantastic, and I go on TikTok, and I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how it goes, right? But an Instagram model, and I'm sorry, I meant Instagram, but it's TikTok and Instagram, both of them. Instagram model, and I'm curious about the name, but not really. Tiger Booty found dead in hotel room during trip with African billionaire. Well, that story just writes itself, doesn't it? First, the name Tiger Booty just begs tragedy. I don't know. I mean, you couple that with Instagram, you couple that with, I guess she has some kind of racy stuff going on. And then you just kind of slide that into a trip with an African billionaire over in Ghana. Oh, the disaster was right there. I mean, on the plane, she felt this was it. Yes. I don't know what happened, but we're going to find out. Okay? All right. So, what the hell did you do? Good Lord. Oh, man. I mean, that's rough. Hold on. I'm getting the browser back up here so I can put this where it needs to be, hopefully, and do this correctly. Yes. Hopefully. Uh-oh. I got it. Everybody just relax. I'm on this shit. Somewhat. All right. So let me put it in the chat. I wanted everybody to read along because, for God's sake, Tiger Booty needs some attention. Okay. Yeah. That was of poor taste. I know. I don't follow the youngsters. But this one seems interesting. All right. So let's read. Everybody got me? Okay, good. Boom. IG model Tiger Booty found dead in hotel room during trip with African billionaire. Who writes this shit? I love it. Okay. So what we have is a popular X-rated Instagram model from Atlanta was reportedly found dead in a hotel room in Ghana. So, Dasani Williams, known as Tiger Booty on social media, flew to Accra, Ghana to visit a local billionaire and allegedly service him with, and his friends, according to reports and social media fodder. Haven't heard that in a while. Williams was also there to promote an event. Well, good Lord, I thought maybe the event was her and the services that she provides with the billionaire and his friends. What services? I mean, we go services. Well, guess, okay. I didn't look, but fodder gives me an indication. So let's absorb that. What are we doing? I mean, how deep do we need to go? Here's the deal. I'm all about fun. You want to have fun? We can have fun. Everything is permissible, but not everything is to our advantage. You can do anything. Do you understand that? Creator of all things, God Almighty, has said that unequivocally and without reservation in Scripture, all things you are able to do. He does not restrict you from doing anything, except jumping off a building. High buildings will result in death. That's just a law. Anything else, the standard stuff, fire will burn you, water will drown you. These basic precepts, we understand. But anything else you want to do, you're free to do. But consider, is it profitable? I mean, let's continue. All right, so, goodness gracious. Here we go. According to Ghana Web, gotcha, Williams, a single mother, was in the country to, oh my God. Okay, folks, let me just take a quick sip of coffee real quick. Just bear with me. Listen, it's 6 o'clock. If I'll do a 2-hour show if I need to, everybody just relax, okay? Because this one, just prepare. Sit down and relax. Here we go. Oh, Jesus, here we go. All right, so according to Ghana Web, Williams, a single mother, was in the country to give pleasure to the big men at the parties she was billed to attend during the holiday season. Well, before young Miss Williams was murdered, I wonder how many big men there were that she serviced. And then I begin to question the manner in which she might have been killed. She keeps saying big men. So, okay. So this is her. Dear God. So this is her. Okay. Tell me something, ladies, if you don't mind. I need to understand this. Why this pose? Why has this pose gotten so popular? It's not that I object in some ethereal way, or I'm married and I understand all that it's about, but why this? Is this what you got? Obviously, this is what she had, but hey, don't get fucking offended now. Don't get offended now, motherfuckers. Are you serious? Please. I haven't even started. So this is what she is about. And okay, understood. But she wants to give it away. She wants to get flown to foreign countries with billionaires, and so that she, from her own rancid, dirty, and rather well-used mouth, can give pleasure. She put herself in a position she did not think through, and I'm very sorry. Listen, as much as I love the motherland, Ghana ain't the place to be. Not really. I mean, not in this framework. Ghana's a place to be if you're looking for a way to maintain your bribe quotient. Because everywhere you go, you must pay a bribe. Some money to do something. I found that out. I was considering relocating in Ghana and was told that if you do so, you must pay at every stop. I'd have nothing against my Ghanaian brothers, not at all. Make your money, boo-boo. But not for me. This, however, it's disturbing. It's quite disturbing. I feel bad for not only the circumstance, her family. We know she was making money. I'll keep reading. So there she is, and she's showing all her goods. There it is. So here is more from MTO. While in Accra, Tiger Booty was reportedly found dead in her hotel room, according to social media reports. Authorities in Ghana have not released specific details about her death to the public, and that has many worried. The African billionaire who flew, for God's sake, Tiger Booty. Well, let's examine, shall we? The verdict's in. I'll go with it. Yes. Tiger Booty. Fantastic. We got that settled. So while in Accra, she was reportedly found dead. The African billionaire who flew her out has strong ties to the government. Many of the model's fans are worried that he may use his money and influence to thwart an impartial investigation into Tiger Booty's death. Folks, that's the order of the goddamn day. That's going to happen. And for God's sake, what did you think could possibly happen as you go into a country where there are no rules that need to be adhered to at the moment? A billionaire in that country, let me see how I can put this, does what the fuck he wants to do any time of day. So that's a wrap. That's a wrap. And it's sad. And it's sad. And I dare say that the manner in which she may have expired could only be possibly described as horrendous. And let, hopefully, everyone understand, don't go to fucking Ghana to screw around. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. Yeah, I know, I'm shocking. If you can please quite understand that I will never, ever, ever be monetized, more likely, to any degree in YouTube, because I'm not going to clean up my language. I have a potty mouth. Fuck that. So if you like what I say despite my vernacular, please like and subscribe. Hit The follow button. There's a follow. It's subscribe. It's like. It's notification. And also the effort to support this effort can be found in our description. I pulled it off. So that's article number 1. Sad, but avoidable. Once she hit the tarmac in Ghana, her fate was sealed. Anything they determined to do to her, they could, would, and unfortunately did. All right, Doug Rice Show. Here we go. So here's something interesting I found. This was cool, and I do believe this happened in a parking garage. But again, because this is spontaneous, because I will not program any brother and sister, this is about Hebrews. Hey, let me go ahead and caveat this. I'm sort of gentle on Hebrews when I do my narrative. Everybody else, hey, it's about time we focused on each other, don't you think? Don't get in your feelings. Don't get in your feelings about anybody that ain't us, please. All right. Yeah, I said that. All right, so next. So a Tennessee Karen fired. Son arrested after video showing them accosting black man goes viral. We hate to see these incidents continue to happen, but we love to see confrontational racists confronted with the consequences of their own actions. I like that too. That was good, huh? So obviously somebody got hands put on them in some respect, or at least they got verbally accosted. I've had my run-ins with caucasity. I've had to accost someone in order to get my point across. It was not pretty, but I might say it was impactful. Let us read. I've shared it in the chat. Oh, shout out. Hey there, Tina, Antoine, Kings and Queens, Mike Jones. I did put everything in there. Thank you so much. Hey, I know most times my morning show is watched throughout the day, and I've noticed that kind of gives some weight to the evening show where there are more than about 19, 20 people. So I kind of let the folks catch up on this show because it is going to be good. If I didn't think I was good, I wouldn't do this, okay? It's not ego. Well, it is, but fuck that. Karen fired, son arrested after video showing them accosting a black man goes viral. Yes, they love doing that shit, don't they? It's so funny. All right. There they are. Oh, yeah, she put hands on somebody. Karen and her Karen, oh, God, here we go. Karen and her Karen spawn. Finding out the hard way what they should have learned through the myriad of Karen videos floating around the web that have caused white people everywhere job losses, legal issues, or at the very least, viral embarrassment and public shaming. Minding black people's business can be costly, while leaving us the fuck alone is 100% free. Oh dear God, I like this writer. Let's give this writer the credit they deserve. Oh my goodness. Written by Zach Lindley. Oh my God, Zach? Zach? The guy's name is Zach? I mean, that's kind of a white guy, but wow. He writes some words. So posted December 15th, News One. I do need to give the credit. Good Lord, I like that opening. It's just, for me, it was impactful. I liked it. All right, so you may remember the story from last month when a white woman and her son confronted a black man who was doing his job checking for parking permits in a parking garage. I was right. This was in Nashville, Tennessee. Now, a white woman, she called police after the man refused to show the ID that she demanded, because you know what they do? They have it in their minds that their job is to police us. I mean, the ones without slave catching badges. They feel it's within their purview. That if they see one of us in what they may consider out of place, they can demand identification. Present to me your ID and prove to me you are who you say you are, and then justify your very being in my presence. If you don't mind. Thanks. Snap, snap. Now, when she didn't, get the response she thought she deserved, well, let's see what happened. So, the white woman called police after the black man refused to show her the identification she had no authority to demand he show. And her big pink Shrek of a son took a couple of swings at him. Because black people who won't do what they are told are scary. And white people who do whatever the hell they want to do are just regular, degular white people. Zach, you are phenomenal, dude. I'm gonna keep reading. Well, now, Karen and her son have become jobless and jailed as the white woman who reportedly lost her gig as an investment broker. Folks, listen, I need to just get this out of the way. Typically, investment brokers, I mean the ones that are successful, they don't give a fuck about who's, where, and when. They're too busy making that fucking money. I don't give a fuck if I'm an investment broker and you are somewhere in my orbit. Feel fucking free. What? This woman really felt the need. She saw a black woman. So who was fronting in front of who? Was the white woman fronting, trying to show her boy, this is how you throw him in line. Show me your ID. Or did the son, emanate some fear? Or, he did the head nod. And that snapped it. Otherwise, I swear to God, above on the surface, because they were in a parking garage, but when they come up on the surface and they gotta mingle with us and we don't have that goddamn smile on our fucking faces, you know what they do? They both pass us the fuck by and they don't say a goddamn word. Especially if we look like we got business. Now, if you're in a parking garage and you're doing your job and you're feeling good, you're employed, you got a job. Simple job. It's not too challenging. And you're there today and it's Wednesday or whatever the fuck day it was. And you might be listening to your fucking Walkman, minding your goddamn business. But you have made the mistake to look carefree in the sight of caucasity. How dare you? No. You cannot look relaxed and at ease. You might mistakenly put a smile on your face, and then, that invites interaction, question, validation, justification, proof, motherfuckers. And then, you take exception to having to provide that proof simply existing as a black man doing your fucking job. And so you make the mistake of standing up for your dignity and you get swung on. Missed, because they did say swung on. So he's slow. And if you can understand that if you walk just a certain way, if you present yourself just a certain motherfucking way, they feel the fucking entitlement to have you justify your fucking existence. No, there'll be no monetizing of this YouTube video. It's infuriating. It's infuriating. Let me ask you a question. Okay, you and your kid are walking, somewhere in a parking garage. You see a white dude, he look a little scruffy. He minding his business. You and him, you and her, y'all are successful, black folks. And you see these individuals, you don't park your fucking Mercedes SL in a fucking car part over there, And this scruffy dude is just moments from your investment. And let me ask you, everybody, a question. Are you going to give two damns about what they doing that you're secured, locked, insured, and who cares car? Are you going to ask this dude what he's doing? Are you going to give a fuck what he's doing? If he's there breaking into someone else's car, there's every probability both of you are going to mind your goddamn business, and you know it. I mean, what? Ain't my car. I mean, you might say something to somebody if you see them in the lobby, maybe. Otherwise, you got places to go. But these two, filled with the program they themselves are a victim of. They've been taught, indoctrinated, they've learned to perfection that they have within them the right to ask us who the fuck we are when they get ready. And nothing gives permission like a smile. All right, so, hey, I don't know what comes over me, but I'm talking real shit. All right, so, they got arrested. Isn't that wonderful? Great. Yeah, they cut them loose. And isn't this cool? Name of the company, according to Financial IQ, USB Wealth Management has cut loose. I just did a lisp. Bitsy Brennan, the Karen in question, whose name sounds like it must, oh, this is good, whose name sounds like it was made up by Dr. Seuss, and the USB employee who became registered as a broker and investment advisor with the company in 2007. A USB spokesman has confirmed that of December 7th, Bitsy is no longer employed at the firm. Now, folks, let's factor that out. Let's unpack that. Look, registered as a broker and investment advisor, man, that requires some licensing, man. That requires some shit. That's nothing you just throw away. Since 2000, 7, motherfucker? Really? So you checked a brother to throw away something you had since 2007? Oh, damn. Say, when you packed your shit and put it, they didn't let you back in the building? Okay. I was just going to ask how it felt, the walkout, but anyway, let's get back to it. Meanwhile, according to the Daily Beast, the Nashville Metro Police have confirmed that Edwin Brennan, the kid Karen in training, caught on camera lunging at Johnny Martinez, the victim in the incident, has been charged with assault because, as the warrant states, a reasonable person would regard the contact as extremely offensive or provocative, causing Martinez, yeah, that's the name of the brother, to fear imminent bodily injury. Well, I'm digging that. Yeah, so right about now, Brennans are probably wishing they resisted the caucastic urge to assert authority that only exists in the privileged minds. That's funny. And to racially profile black people who are trying their damnedest to mind their own business. We hate to see these incidents continue to happen, but we love to see the confrontational racists confronted with the consequences of their own actions, thus dovetailing the entire article, the well-written article, by Zach. Wow. I liked it. What about you? It's in the article. I love this. I mean, he wrote that, and we can't even mind our business. And y'all grinning. I wish I would catch one of y'all grinning out there. I'm going to say something to you. I don't know what. What's up, Tito? What's up? All right. All right. So, guys, it's just amazing that we suffer. But occasionally a right might be wrong. But let's not get too happy. The folks in question, let's just get real. They're going to get a slap on the wrist. That's all they're going to get. Stop. I mean, don't do that again, dumbasses. Don't do that. They have rights now. It's probably what their lawyers tell them. Okay. Welcome yet again to the Doug Rice Show. Those of you that may have just shown up, I am in fact Doug Rice. Take it all in. I know, right? I'm doing this. Can I say professionally? I don't know. I'm doing this full time. I'm doing this full time because the times are perilous. It's going down right in front of us. And so many of us are looking at things that have nothing to do with what we need to do. And what we need to do is get our heads out of our black asses, look around, and just accept shit as it is. Smell the fucking roses, man. Now listen, I warned you guys about Josh Hawley. While he was giving that, did you see how he looks across the floor of the Senate and I don't know how he does it, but he dead centers that little camera hole. And I mean with sinister and disturbing perfection. When you see Josh Hawley look in the camera like this, the camera is not like me, less than a foot away. The camera is literally like 30 to 40 yards away across the fucking opening, the large hall of the Senate floor. And it is psychopathically disturbing how that man maintains the gaze of, I have no idea, the ominous Hitler-like gaze in order to do something to his audience. Fuck that dude. Well, it's come out. He's neck up in this damn conspiracy. And I hope they get him. I hope they lock him up because he's dangerous. No, listen to me. Look this clown up, Josh Hawley. Now listen, if you were to take white supremacy and right-wing white nationalism, and you were to run it through a car wash, right? And then scrub it down, bleach, Oxy Clean, Dial, Irish fucking Spring, scrub. Then you would have put a beautiful little bow on it, make it all nice and pretty, and you said it, but you didn't tell people what was inside. And people opened it up, and the light, that's Josh Hawley, all fucking day, purposely created by white supremacists to save the day. He's supposed to be the great white hope. And I will tell you, folks, straight to your face, that man, the great white terror. Any closer to the levers of government he gets, and it's finished. I can see the psychosis in Josh Hawley's eye. That stare that tells you, hey, everybody ain't home. A few fries done slid out his Happy Meal. Oh no, Marjorie Taylor Greene, MTG, thanks Tina. MTG, she just got the eyes close together. We can figure her out. She typical. She's just a basic motherfucker. We see her every fucking day. Well, I see Marjorie Taylor Greene, man, when I go to Dollar Tree, I see Marjorie Taylor Greene, I go to Goodwill. I see her when I'm in Walmart, all over the place. I see Marjorie Taylor Greene every day. What? I'm telling the truth. And she loving it up there. She doing her thing. Right. I feel you. They better get a handle on that. They better get a handle on this shit. The woman's talking about secession from the Union openly, and they're listening, so I don't know what to tell you. But I drift. Okay, Doug Rice Show. So that was story number 1. We're at 6:45. Oh, it's going to be a long show today. You feel the voice kind of clearing up? Don't fuck with me. All right, so let's go to story number 2. See what it do. So, boom. Okay. I believe I know about this one. I don't know if I want to recap it. It happened a while ago. Izzy Faith. She took her own life, bullied in Utah. There was a reason I put this up. I believe just to kind of, remind you that shit happens. The news cycle for me is too fucking short. You goddamn right. Fuck's wrong with you? How can it escape our notice that a group of them got together and bullied this child to the point she decided living was just too much to bear? They're counting on us forgetting. They're counting on us just waiting for the next thing. Fuck that. There she is. Don't you ever forget her. And don't forget the circumstances either. You know what? I'll go ahead and share that one as well because I feel like it. Boom. It's high time we made a practice. Repetition is good for the soul. Being reminded of a thing sets a path straight. It can correct because we drift. I use the term. I drift. Everybody gets off the path and looks away from the horror, the realities. We're in love with the illusion, but the reality's just a little too in your face. You got to think about that headline, don't you? You got to factor in some shit to get there, don't you? You're considering Utah, aren't you? Everybody is. Everybody's going exactly where I'm going. You think this is normal? And the parents of these children who caused this girl's death will tell you all day that they are not responsible for what happened. So yeah, occasionally I'm going to reach back into yesteryear and remind you why you need to keep that fucking grin off your faces. This is what they're doing to our kids. This is what their children are doing to our children. And unless and until that situation is stamped the fuck out, I have nothing to fucking grin about. Not in public. Amongst my brothers, my sisters, my Hebrews, I'm cool. I'm good. And I'm not talking about aggression. We ain't gonna do nothing to you. We ain't gonna do nothing to you. But we ain't got to grin and cheese in your goddamn faces. No. Not another fucking day. You kidding me? I'm only talking about ones I don't know. Folks, white folks. They're your friends. Don't stop smiling in their face. Use your fucking head. You know who I'm talking about. The ones that are unpredictable. The ones you don't know. The ones that you have a casual acquaintance of. But you also have to watch when they decide to test the waters and say something racially charged to see just how sensitive you are. Let me push the envelope and talk about something to see the response. Any of those individuals, steer the fuck clear. What? Self-preservation got you riled up? Hey. So, yeah. Occasionally. Next, what's this? Look, folks, I was trying to look up gossip. I was saying, you know what, let's see what the celebs are doing. And this is what smacks me in my face. Now, listen, I'm not trying to jar you, okay? I'm not trying to jar any of you, please. This is not shock and awe. But listen to me. That particular pose, as vulgar as it is, as enticing as it is to the flesh, which we combat with, the vulgarity comes from the spirit. The enticement comes from the flesh. But, dear, what the fuck? Why? I mean, really? Now, look, I understand that she has a daughter. Now, what would she say? Would she encourage that? The pose itself has demonic origins. Sticking out the tongue. I mean, you know, I could itemize to you the places on this planet where sticking the tongue out as far as possible is a practice of the Nephilim. And it is significant, if you will. Significant. Sorry, folks, I was kind of adjusting. Significant to understand that when you do that kind of thing and you allow it to be broadcast, that energy is broadcast in the minds of men, women, children, everywhere that see that image seared into the psyche, forever there. And some who can't differentiate between flesh and spirit, who may not understand the vulgarity and where it should be put in the place of your life, which is nowhere. But at the same time, we know the popularity of such things and her benefiting and continuing. I mean, the shock value, am I old? I'm not old. Nobody needs to see your crotch. Fuck you. No. And I don't give a fuck about your tongue. I just don't. And the fact that we got kids imitating the shit is ridiculous. What's this TikTok challenge killing kids now? God, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? If there's a reason to get the fuck out of this society, folks, you read it every fucking day. All you got to do is take a look around. Look, being here hasn't really been good for us. The effects of our enslavement, our possession, really hasn't had the desired effects that I'm certain we were hoping for. But shit like, I mean, what is it, man? Seriously? We lost our mind. It's right up there with the boy that put blood in the fucking shoe. What happened to him? Suddenly he's gone. Where are the stars, y'all? Where are they going? I ain't trying to start no shit, but somebody may need to clarify for me. Was Jay-Z's name mentioned in that Giselle Maxwell mess? That's a yes or a motherfucking no, folks. I'm not even looking into it because let me tell you, if it's the case, he's got to be out my face. And that's for real. So, somebody look into that for me. I'd appreciate it. Let's go to the next article. All right. I mean, what are you trying to say? What is it that... is there a message? Is there a message? Is the message, look at my crotch, I have super long nails, and I can stick my tongue out, and it's just defiant, hedonistic bullshit? Fuck out my face. All right, here we go. Married at first sight. So I read the first few words and saw the couple and said, oh, this ended badly. Married at first sight. Alum Ryan Aubrey gets real about his interracial marriage and recent divorce in a rather lengthy post. I've had several months to reflect on a very challenging moment in my life, Aubrey said. So he's had several months to reflect, has he? No, I'm sure he has. I mean, well, look, dude, check it out. You knew the water was deep when you went in it. Hey, what's happening? You knew the water was deep. What is the deal? Now, the look tells me quite a bit. I mean, just the look on the faces of the two involved kind of gives me a little insight into what might be going through their minds. Now, he could be a Hebrew, could be a Redbone, who knows? But she is definitely not associated with the tribe of Judah. So, let's read. Married at First Sight, Season 12 alum Ryan Aubrey is finally speaking out about the difficult decision to divorce his now ex-wife, Clara Berghaus. Frau Berghaus. What are you, fucking stupid? What did you think was going to happen, dog? What you think was going to happen? Would you wake up and the chick was doing experiments on you? What's happening? Did you tattoo you with a number? What's going on? That's right. What? What is wrong with you? Did you think this would end anything other than poorly? What the fuck is your problem, man? Check her out, man. This chick is not to be fucked with. I can look at her and see she will put you down like a sick animal. Okay, let's continue. So, according to People, Aubrey, who proudly sported pro-black paraphernalia throughout his stint on the show, penned and published a lengthy and candid social media post about his experience on Wednesday. There he revealed the struggles he endured both on and off camera during the season and the immense cultural differences, contradictions, and misconceptions he dealt with during his brief marriage to Berghaus, who is white. Well, no shit, Sherlock. We can see she's right. What the fuck's wrong with you? Okay. So, I think it's a dumb precept in this society. It is not so stupid in the society of tribe. It's not so stupid if you're trying to bring peace to a tribe. It's not so stupid if one or the other participants has not been programmed with the poison of caucasic race and prejudice. So, I mean, you look, and I'm not speaking from the high ground. I'm 56. I've been down that road. You understand? What I'm saying to you is that in this particular day, right now, partner, I can only imagine the conversations. I can only imagine the attitudes. I can only imagine the words spoken. Can't you? I mean, they got divorced. So they went through it. She said what she said. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The N word was used. Let's not fool ourselves. I mean, what else are we going to do? Of course she did. I'm not even going to blame her. Hell yeah. You married him. You got every right to use that N word. Absolutely. Sorry. Fair is fair. If he don't like it, he shouldn't have married you. You should have said that in the argument too. I drift. All right. So obviously there's a problem. I put it in chat. It's 6:59. I'm going to keep going. It's 6:59. Divorce, marriage, you're dumbass. But look at this. She's everywhere. She's everywhere. They're pushing her. Oh, she was Marjorie. They were pushing Marjorie on me. I couldn't believe it. All right. So, mistakes made. I can't even imagine the horror. But I will tell you with, unequivocal candor and straightforwardness, you know goddamn well he hit it. Did you expect something else? Did you really? Yeah, that was stupid. Yep, he hit it. Next fucking story. All right, so this is interesting. I mean, justice, rule of law, all those good things. I'm a proponent of it. I mean, if you do something, you should be held accountable. I've been held accountable. We all have, right? But I don't know. It's just a little overboard to me. Maybe I'm crazy. But if you really want to give a motherfucker 1,823 years, motherfuckers, well, then do so. System uses prisons to throw people away. No. Hold on. System uses prisons to throw Negroes away. There, I fixed it. Man sentenced to 1,823 years in prison to be released. I guess he served his time. When did he get sentenced? Jesus. Wow. Is that parole? Oh, let me read. I could have the wrong idea. This is from the Atlanta Black Star. Let's see here, folks. Let me give it to you. Give it to you like it. Hope everybody's enjoying the show. I'm enjoying doing it. All right? All right, so system uses prisons to throw people away. Man sentenced to 1,823 years in prison to be released. As I said, no way he served all that time. Even with half time, he's looking at 900 years. Yeah. Lawrence Stevens, 38. Thought he was going to spend the rest of his life in prison after a Virginia judge sentenced this poor brother to 1,823 years in prison for 2001. Well, for a 2001 invasion and robbery. Stephen received the lifeline of a lifetime when Hampton, Virginia civil rights activists caught wind of his case. That young woman there. And on November 13th, then 18-year-old Stevens, on November 13th, 2001, Stevens was homeless, working 2 jobs, a baby on the way. And according to the yada, 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 he killed somebody working at a restaurant. And, wow, Stevens and another black employee were talked into breaking into a house, and committing a robbery. An older white co-worker masterminded the robbery, but never went inside the home. They ended up taking off the top of my head $500, maybe a gun, Wynn said. Oh my God. There were 5 co-defendants in all, but the white participants in the robberies received standard sentences, averaging in 10 to 13 years, as the black co-defendants received harsher sentences. Dylan, who was 17, received a 35-year sentence. And Stevens received 1,823. Did you catch that? Yeah. The white participants, they received sentences averaging between 10 to 13 years. The black co-defendants, one got 35 years, the other one got 1,823 years. Oh, and they just straightened that out because, well, they thought maybe that's wrong. Wow. So the judge died in 2008, but thankfully the brother didn't die in prison. Okay, so there we have it. There's the news. There's the show. I hope you liked it. I did. Look, it's going to get better, too, you know. Monday, we're going to have guests calling in. We should have my moderator trained and ready to go, professional and always on point. I'm Doug Rice. Thank you for watching The Doug Rice Show, taking your morning and spending it with me. And, of course, for those of you that watch the recording afterwards, taking whatever time you choose to do so, and spending it with me is greatly appreciated. I feel a necessity to do this. We're coming up on the 1 year anniversary of the melee, of the shit spreading event. And that day this year started this for me. And I figure, why stop? So if you appreciate this effort, please feel free to support it in the links provided in the description. That's right, baby. I'm getting better. And like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification button, for God's sake. Good Lord, I'm just hitting all the fucking bells. It's good, right? One of these days, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit here and talk at the camera for about an hour, just see how far I can go, which ought to be entertaining, because I don't need the fucking news. I got a running story always going on right up here. I do. Okay, so I appreciate everybody watching. I hope everybody can hear me. I'm just joking. I know you can hear me. And you guys, when you say don't move here ever, wait, I got to figure that one out. Somebody said don't move here ever. Wait, who was that? Oh, dude. Cherry Victoria, you said don't move here ever? Okay, I don't know where that's. Are you in Ghana? I don't know if you're in Ghana, but if you are, I apologize. I wasn't banging on Ghana. I was just, it's the narration that everyone tunes in for, right? You guys are awesome. I thank you, my supporters. Trina, what up? I'll be doing some TikToking today. I'm going to be doing a TikTok live today as soon as my voice heals a little bit. I'm getting my voice kind of practiced. I know now why they do certain things, and while they're doing these shows, I'm getting educated. I'm getting smarter. No, I'm not. I'm depending on other people to help me, as I should. So there's that. Anything else? No? Okay. It's 7:06. It's the end of the year. There'll be one more show this evening at 6 p.m. There may be an announcement for a change in time after the first of the year to 5 p.m., but I'm going to let my manager help with that decision. The phone number to call in, I will give out Monday. Okay, that's it, folks. You may now go about your business. I thank you for tuning in, understanding. Check out all the links. But, for God's sake, folks, it's not necessarily what's being talked about. It's not what's being thought about, but it's what's happening that most concerns me. So, as you go about walking with freedom of movement, with the knowledge and the understanding that you, in fact, are not free as a Hebrew in this country. And being conscious of the fact that, for the most part, the folks that are about you are on simmer, awaiting activation. Anything can set it off. A sign, a nod, a smile. But as you go about your day in this penal colony for Negro, be conscious of the fact how you got here. And for the love of God Almighty, I'm begging you, please, get that goddamn grin off your faces! Good morning.